Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Pacific Rim Uprising, Side Jaeger, Titan Redeemer by Bandai Tamashii Nations.
Crispy.
Alright, and here's the Titan Redeemer out of the packaging, and I think he's the coolest one out of the three. This was the last one I've opened out of all three of them, and I think he has the best paint apps, he has the best articulation, and he's probably the coolest looking one out of the three. I mean, the Gypsy Avenger looks pretty cool, but this guy's looking really cool. So the back of the packaging reads, Titan Redeemer, built for brute force and armed with seismic Morningstar. Titan Redeemer is the walking wrecking ball of the new fleet. And he comes with a minifigure. All it says is Jaeger minifigure. So I don't know if this guy like pops out of him, if he's like a little worker for him or anything like that. But we'll take a closer look at him. It's pretty cool that we got this little minifigure. And the only other accessory he came with was an open hand. And this one actually looks better than the other three, like detail and quality wise. But we'll take a closer look at that. But this, like I said, this design is probably my favorite out of the three. Let's just go ahead and take a closer look at him and see what he's all about. So this one has more of a green finish on him. And like I said, I do like that a lot more. The yellow pops out more. He has a yellow stream coming down on each shoulder and going up on his chest right there, and then again in his eyes, and they complement the green really well. And if you look a little down, you can see the dark gray tones inside of his chest. And again, I am disappointed in the paint apps in these figures, so I'm definitely going to go in and repaint each one of these, give him a little more detail inside the armor, make that silver pop out. Definitely going to paint his Morningstar and get it looking, you know, more deadly. But this one does have better detail than, you know, the what was his name? But yeah, this one does have better detail than the Bracer Phoenix, so I am happier with this figure than that one. And the Gypsy Avenger's decent. But let's go ahead and take a look at his articulation, and then we'll take a look at his two accessories, and then we'll do some size comparisons. Alright, now going over the articulation, this one does have better head rotation than the other two figures, but what kind of sucks is he can't look down that much, or up. So he can look left and right better. So that kind of sucks. This one has better shoulder rotation than the other ones because this part right here isn't hindering it, but you cannot 360 this arm. I mean, you could try, you could get him in some high poses and everything, but this one does have a better ab crunch than the other figures too. So this one has more rotation and everything. And I think they made up for that with the ab because of the shoulders. So that's really good there. Do have double jointed shoulders or elbows, but that's as high as they could go. And the wrist is on a ball hinge, so that's good. Legs kick up about that much, so not as much as the other ones. Double jointed knee, side to side and forward to forward with the ankle. So that's really good. And that's really it for the articulation. Not a whole lot of points going to this fella. And here is a closer look at the little robot that he comes with. The lighting's kind of bad right here, sorry. But it is a detailed little figure. It's just it's just cheap plastic, you know. One of those dollar figures you could get in the quarter machines. That's what it feels like and looks like. And here is his extra hand. Looks really cool, robotic, and then has that green tone on the top, which is really cool. So that's all his accessories. All right, and here is a look at the Gypsy Avenger next to the Titan Redeemer, and these two look really good next to each other. I do like the Gypsy Avenger, but I do think I like the Redeemer more so. I do think the Redeemer is the newest generation of Jaegers, and the Gypsy Avenger being like a repolished version of the older models. The newer models look big and bulky, and the Avenger looks really sleek. But yeah, these two scale in really good next to each other because it is the same brand, it is the same company, it's the same movie, so they look really good next to each other. For another size comparison, here is the Bracer Phoenix next to the Titan Redeemer. Now these two look really good next to each other because they are bulkier than the Gypsy Avenger, and this is the newest generation of Jaegers, so I do think in the movie they are going for a more bulkier, badass, tough look, as the monsters do look really badass in this movie. Now, one interesting thing, again, where they were fighting amongst themselves in the trailer. The Gypsy Avenger was fighting another Jaeger, and I'm not sure which character that is. And I'm not even sure if these guys are hero or villains. So if you guys know anything about that, let me know in the comments. But that's going to be it. I think these two scale in with each other really well, and they look great next to each other. So let's go ahead and move on. Alright guys, that's going to be it for my review of the Titan Redeemer. Like I said, this one's my favorite out of the first three to just come out. The next three are coming out right now. I did just see an image of them, but I totally forgot the name of them. I'm going to go ahead and pop them up on the screen right now. And I am looking forward to getting the next three. These don't have the best articulation. They don't have the best paint apps, but I do like these figures. I don't know what it is. I think just because it's Bandai, I like them. They don't have the best poses either, but whatever. These are cool figures, and I'm glad to have them. They are on the cheap side. This one being $30, the Gypsy Avenger being $20. I'm really happy with these for the price that I got them at, and that's going to be it. So if you guys haven't subscribed, please do. Please leave a like and a comment, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.